beautiful people. My name is Awid and welcome to my channel. We are brand new here on YouTube, and honestly, I am so excited to start this journey with you guys. All right, before we start today, please can you do me a quick favor? Subscribe, like, comment, and share with somebody who might be actually interested in listening, not in doing. In listening to, well, hopefully as a part of this conversation today, that it will help you to start a new thing, so the doing part. Let's get into this topic. Okay, the haunted road to consistency. Yep, haunted. Have you ever started something with so much fire, so much, pepper, so much chili, so much fire, but then a few days later, few weeks later, and if you're a strong soldier, maybe a couple of months later, crickets? Yep, you ghost your goals 100%. I have been there. To dying of motivation and all the guilt, and then your heart goes, or this voice comes and says, you are not consistent. Yeah, we've all been there. When you think about the gym goals, the business goals, even prayer and routine, can you imagine? It's hard to sustain those kind of things. And what happens afterwards? We get so flustered and just get so tired. Your head goes down. You avoid everything to try and get to that particular goal. But I don't know why we expect this, but we expect this overnight success over and over again. But really, consistency is in the small parts. It's in only like the little steps that we do constantly. It's the silent move. It's the tiny waking up. It's the brushing your teeth, and it's the posting of one thing. All those things is small steps that get us to this bigger picture we call consistency. Let's talk about the first step to actually slaying this ghost of inconsistency. First, you want to set clear and achievable goals, right? It's about looking at defining what consistency looks like for you. It could be 15 minutes prayer, it could be 20 minutes walk, it could be all of that. Define what that looks like for you. It's not about looking at, oh, what's my next 10-year plan? That comes in time, but it's about breaking down and defining what that looks like for you. Then you want to break down the goal, right? And naturally, honestly, I will feel overwhelmed, and I'm sure you do too. You naturally feel overwhelmed if the goal is so big that you can't actually feel like you can't achieve it and stuff. So you look at it, as I said, 5 minutes prayer, walking. Instead of saying, I want to get fit, you say, I'm going to do 15 minutes walk. And that's breaking it down, the goals, so that it cannot, feel this overwhelming gigantic thing. And honestly, you can do it. And lastly, it's really important to track your progress. If you don't track your progress, you're not gonna know like where you are. You would feel like those small steps that you've been taking are this useless, but they're actually very important, and they're a bigger part of consistency. They're a bigger part of your goals and things like that. And as a bonus tip, like, you don't need fancy apps. You don't need none of these extra things that, we get influenced all the time to get. use your journal, use your notes on the phone, use charts, use pictures, whatever it is that you already have within your space, and use that to track your progress, and don't be influenced by getting all these extra things that you may not need. Now, if you need it, absolutely go for it. And last tip, choose one thing to be consistent in and see how you go for the month. Because again, if you try to be consistent all together, the natural part of us looks for this and goes and start having the alarm bells and looks for danger, and we are all panicking and things like that. We don't want to do that. What we want to do, we want to do small goals, and then you will get to where you are. Like recently, it happens to me. When I started, when I said I want to start this YouTube channel, I felt like, who's gonna watch? Why would they listen? I look stupid. What's the point? But at the end of the day, it's not about anybody's journey. It's about my journey that I feel like I'm called to. And as this continues and God leading me, I'm so grateful for it, and I'll continue pushing forward until it's no time anymore. Until no time. Okay. Until anything else comes up that I need to do. Consistency is a muscle that you work at daily. Reset, refocus, and restart. Honestly. And you got this. As my challenge for you this week, find one goal, maybe share it in the comment if you are brave enough, and work on it. Let's keep each other accountable. And remember, consistency is actually not boring. It actually makes you really powerful. And it separates us from who dreams and who builds. I am rooting for you, and we're gonna walk this road together. If this video spoke to you, please share, like, comment, and continue to showing up. Let's stay strong, stay grounded, stay growing, and never ghost your goals again. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for listening. Until next time. Bye. The wrong. It's very difficult.